Sensors are a part of everyday life at home and work. There's probably not a day that goes by where you aren't impacted in some way by a sensor. In this video, we're going to talk about what a sensor is, what it can do, and how it can be used in process control. Okay, off we go. A sensor is a device that senses something. Today, we have sensors that can see, feel, hear, smell, and even taste. Without sensors, our home and work lives would be quite difficult. For example, as you drive to work, the traffic lights at an intersection are controlled by sensors embedded in the road. These sensors detect your arrival at the intersection. As you approach the grocery store, the door automatically opens because of a sensor. In your plant, the batch process temperature and pressure are displayed and controlled as a result of output from sensors. In the world of instrumentation and process control, we define a sensor as a device that detects changes in physical, electrical, or chemical properties and produces an electrical output in response to that change. What are the typical physical properties that sensors are detecting? Let's name a few: level, temperature, flow, pressure, speed, and position. From a process control perspective, we can classify sensors as either passive or active. A passive sensor requires an external source of power to operate, while an active sensor does not. A thermocouple is an active sensor, as it does not require any external power supply to operate. As a thermocouple is exposed to an increase in temperature, it will develop an increasing voltage across it. Another example of an active sensor is a piezoelectric sensor. A resistance temperature detector, or RTD, is a passive sensor. It is a device that's resistance will change with a change in temperature. To take advantage of this change in resistance, an external supply, or an excitation circuit, is required to produce a change in voltage. Another example of a passive sensor is a strain gauge. All right,